Hi guys, it's me again, and today's tutorial is about Microsoft PowerPoint because I've never talked about PowerPoint before, so I'll talk about PowerPoint today. Today I'm gonna talk about creating a master slide, a custom-made master slide, because you can have ready-made master slides for you. But the reason why I'm doing this presentation about the master slides is that I've seen a lot of presentations and people are not really using the master slides, and that will make their presentation. First of all, it's very difficult to it's time-consuming and very difficult to create your presentations. And the second thing is that they keep copying and pasting graphics and logos and pictures to all the slides to make kind of a theme or a certain template. But what they're not recognizing is that they're adding more and more pictures, and which means that their presentation will be sizable. Or very in terms of size, very big. So the master slide use will basically condense their efforts into less time and less size of the presentation. In order to do that, I'll show you. Alright, here's a plain presentation, and you want to do your presentation and you want to have a certain theme or background with your logo and the date or maybe the page number, the slide number. So all these things, people usually they just copy this slide and then they keep copying the theme that they created on the first slide. Now that's not the right way to do it. You have to do a master slide, and then because you know your presentation and you know what things you're gonna put in your presentations, you can create what so-called sub-master slides and use them in your presentation. I'll show you both of them now. So in order to do a master slide, you have to go to the view and then go to master, slide master, and here you have viewed your slide master. And they are ready-made ones for you. I'm just gonna delete them for the purpose of this presentation, just to show you how we can create it from scratch, because this is a ready-made one for you. Okay, so you can just start with a plain master slide. Now, the master slide, you basically can create a lot of backgrounds and things like this. No, I'll show you something that I will do quickly, but it looks nice, and that's how you create a background for your presentation, and it will be implemented on all all slides. Now, before I start that, I just want to explain why there's a small slide in here and then there's a big slide in here. This is the master slide actually, and this is the sub-master slide. Whatever you implement on the master slide, it will be implemented on the sub-master slides. But if you want to change the sub-master slides, you can individually change them, and you can create as much as you want from them. And later on, we'll see how you can use them. All right, so let's just start doing this now. I want to go and insert a couple of shapes just to make a nice theme. So I'm just gonna use this one. All right, here you go. I just added one small thing here, a rectangle. I made it big, and then I'm gonna format the shape. I'm gonna go to the color, change the color into the color of my company. Alright, here you go. Okay, so this is the color of my company. You can see here that there's a kind of a line around the rectangle. I don't want any lines. Where can we put the line? Let me see. Here you go. Line, and then color, no line. Alright, so here you can see the line is gone. Now I'm gonna put something else in here. I'm gonna put this one, and I'm gonna do it this way and this way, and I'm gonna, there are some tricks here you can learn from them. Alright, I just made it like this. Okay, cool. I'll make it a little bit smaller. Let me see. Yeah, that's okay. If I just move it a little bit this way. Okay, great. Now see what I'm gonna do with this one. Okay, I'm gonna say that the line is no line, and then I'm gonna say the gradient is white, and then I'm gonna get to the shadow, and I'm gonna put an inner shadow, and I will make the inner shadow from this side. I'll just go a little bit. Yes, here you go. Great, this is nice, I think. So here I created something nice, and then I want to add a logo for the company. So I will go to insert photo. You can do it in a different way. Here is the photos. I can just drag and drop. So let me grab my company's logo. I'm not doing anything here. I'm just adding a couple of things to make it look nice. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, here you go. Here's the company logo. So I'll just add it here, and then I'll make it smaller. All right, that's nice. Okay, and then I will close this, and then I will go to slide master, and I will add an element, let's say title, and the title should be on the sweet, here you go, title should be on the left, and I want the title to be in my company's font. So it's gonna be, yeah, it's big a little bit. I will just reduce it, and I want the title to be in the color of the slide. Okay, and here's the basically the master slide. Now the master slide is basically the basic theme, but when you create a lot of slides, you will have to add pictures, you will have to add text, and so on. Now I'll show you here. I will add new master slide. So here, new, go here, and then a new layout. This is it. Okay, so suppose that in all your slides that includes a picture, you want to put the picture on the right and the text on the left. So what you need to do is, you need to, here there's something called insert placeholder, and this placeholder basically you need to have a picture, and then you draw the picture of the size you want. All right, here you go, and all your pictures will come here, and then you want a content to be added as well. Here you go, here's the content. Now if you want to make the content of a certain say you want the content to be Arial. Okay, here's Arial. Okay, so this is a submaster slide. Okay, and this submaster slide is basically from the main slide, which is the this slide. Okay, now suppose that I want all my slides that includes a table to have the table at the middle top, and then I will have the text below it. So I will just create a new layout, and this layout I will put, let me see, here you've got a table. All right, so I'll put the table here. Okay, here's it, and then I will put contents, okay, here, just as an example. All right, now I will create a new one, and in this new one I will put a chart, and the chart should be in the middle. Okay, or I'll just create two charts, chart here and another chart here. Okay, and then I want content to be here. Okay, in a minute you will see what's going on. Now suppose that this content, I want the font color to be something like let me see, this color. All right, here you go. So you do it. Now see here, if you look at the master slide here, you can say that you can allow footers, and you can have, see here, the submaster slides, they have all titles. You can just remove the title here, so it will be removed from here also. You don't want it, but I prefer that you keep the title in all of them. So you just keep the title here, here, and here. and here you can have a couple of other placeholders to insert, like a smart graphic or something else. You can allow footers for the page number. You can have a couple of things added to your master slide. Now once we finished the major or the main theme and layout for our slides, we close the master slide and you go back to your main presentations. Now this main presentation, if you can see, if you wanna hold this one, this graph or picture, or hold this one or hold this one, you can't hold it. You can just write on it. Now people are pressing on the new slide, this one. Yes, you can place on the new slide and then you will add the master slide again and again. But I don't want you to do that. What I want you to do is to press here on this one, and then you can find here all your main slides, the slides that you made. Now let me go back to the master slide and name them so that you know what I'm talking about. This slide is the slide with the picture, so I will just rename it and I would say slide with picture. Okay, rename. And this slide is the slide with the table, so I'm gonna rename it and say slide or table slide. Okay, and this slide is the slide with charts, so I'll say charts slide. Okay, and then I'll go close the master view, and then here if I want to add, I will add slide with picture or slide table or slide with charts. So suppose I want to add slide with picture, so I'll add this one. So I'll get here the ready-made one for me, and every time I add a slide with picture, it's going to be ready-made and it's going to be nice done for me. Title here, for example, Steve Jobs. Alright, I'm going to put the picture of Steve Jobs. Here you go. I just go to the photo browser and I go to Mr. Jobs pictures that I have. Suppose this one, and see, imagine here when you just drag it and drop it here, okay, and see what options I can get here. Because it's a placeholder, I can actually go for the actual size fit inside the table or inside the frame of my placeholder, or I can actually crop the picture, and for example I don't want this part, I just want this part, and it will allow me to crop the picture. I'm gonna go back and crop the picture and put it here. Sorry, let me just undo. Okay, I don't want to crop the picture. Let me just do it this way and keep it all as it is, and then click the text here. I want to put Mr. Steve Jobs, the creator of Apple. Okay, here creator is wrong. Okay, now suppose that I want to insert a new slide. I'll just say new slide, and I want this slide with a table. So here you go, the table comes here, so I can just add a table, columns and rows. Okay, here you go, the table is done for me. I can just choose which table I want, which theme I want, and then the table will be ready for me. And then here I will add text. Okay, now let me show you another thing. I want to add, here you go, I want to add a slide which is a chart slide. Yes, here I want to show you this text color that I've changed in the master slide. Here, whatever I write, it will be in this color. Okay, so you can see here, and then I can add a chart here, and the charts here, you can see that it created a chart for me. I can add a pie chart or any kind of chart. Operating chart data in Excel, because this is all connected to each other. So here you go, the chart is here, and then I can just put here. So if I want, the first quarter is the biggest one. If I want to make it the 5.1, then you can see that the chart here is changed. If I want to increase the red one, which is the second quarter, which is 3.2, let's say I want to make it 8. See how now it is changed. Okay, so here it is connected to each other, and you can change the color of the chart. You can have any type of color.